Mr. Smith?
Yes, Mr. Birdie and members of the board, I do have two items for your consideration under other items for board action. Number one, recommend approval of the following board policies, letters A through G. And that's my only item for consideration at this time, and then I'll move on to the second one in a few minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to accept that recommendation.
I'll make a motion.
Second.
I heard Mrs. O'Neill and Mr. Begley. Any questions or comments? Okay, hearing none. Mrs. Lane, will you call the roll, please?
Mrs. O'Neill,
Yes.
Mr. Bagley,
Yes.
Mr. Birding,
Yes.
Mrs. Gundrum,
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter. Mrs. Shorter,
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right. The second item that I have for your consideration under number two, recommend approval of a community reinvestment area, CRA, agreement between the City of Fairfield and AOZI Fairfield Land, LLC for the land site. Two, a community reinvestment area, CRA, agreement between the City of Fairfield and AOZI Fairfield Office, LLC for the building site. Three, a compensation agreement between the City of Fairfield and the Fairfield City School District Board of Education and AOZI Fairfield Land, LLC for the land site and the execution thereof. Four, a compensation agreement between the City of Fairfield, the Fairfield City School District Board of Education, and AOZI Fairfield Office, LLC for the building site and execution thereof. Five, waiving statutory notice periods. And six, providing related authorizations. These agreements are contingent upon approval by Fairfield City Council on June 22nd, 2020, and includes a 10-year, 75% tax exemption. These agreements were previously provided to the board. That concludes the items that I have for your consideration this evening.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. At this time, I will accept any motion to approve these recommendations.
So moved.
Second.
I heard Mr. Begley and Mrs. O'Neill. Any questions or comments? Hearing none. Mrs. Lane, will you call the roll, please?
Mr. Bagley,
Yes.
Mrs. O'Neill,
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter,
Yes.
Mrs. Gundrum,
Yes.
and Mr. Birding.
Yes. Motion carries.